It's Wednesday, May 27th, and it is another beautiful day for some baseball. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the 11 best player props on that entire slate. We're also going to be talking about 3 different plays we built out for you guys, 2 two-mans and a 4-man. On top of all of that, I'm going to tell you exactly who's going to be hitting a home run on Wednesday, and then we're going to follow that all up with the sportsbook play of the day, who's going to win, who's going to lose, the unders, the overs, all of that right here in the video. So if that sounds good to you, let's go.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Now, before we get rocking and rolling and diving into all the free plays we have in store for you for this video on Wednesday, go on ahead and smash that like button for me. 150 likes on this video. If and when that sportsbook play of the day cashes, we get a nice plus money play as well. You will win $100. All you got to do is comment on the video, like the video. We win the sportsbook play of the day, get 150 likes, and I will be sending $100 from me right to you just for being here. So make sure you come on back every single day. We drop these free plays every single day. We'll be here all MLB season and beyond. So make sure you're subscribing to the channel so you don't miss a free play drop. But the single most important thing that you can do, the biggest takeaway from this video, go down below. Visit my buddy Stan in the descriptions because he's got ways for you to build your bankroll and lock these in for absolutely free. And my buddy Stan down there is going to send you on over to the Stan.store where you can find all things ape, including how to get more free plays every single day. That W up there at the top that says VIP picks, that actually has a free package as well where I drop bonus free plays, MLB cheat sheets, NBA cheat sheets, home run cheat sheets, all the things that you'll ever need to build out your own plays, and those lotto plays as well, and those bonus free plays like Tuesday where I hand out every single taco play on PrizePicks for absolutely free. And we do that every single Tuesday, hitting it at an insane rate with those tacos. As long as the tacos cash, we cash. So we've been doing very, very well over on PrizePicks on Taco Tuesday. Make sure you're joining the free plan. Get into the free Discord as well. Fabulous community over there. There's also VIP packages as well. We just had an absolutely insane night on Tuesday. We're going to build on that momentum. If you want 50% off and can't sign up for any of these apps to get the free premium, use code HOT, H-O-T, on the week pass, and you get that for 50% off. There's only 10 slots available, so do not delay. But if you want those free premium plays every single day, all you got to do is sign up for one of these. Polymarket gets you a free 30, but the one I really want to touch on is Kalshi. Use code FFAPE. You get a free $10 when you deposit $10. On top of all of that, they have parlays, player props, better lines every single day. And with that 45-day pass in premium, you'll be building your bankroll with us. You'll notice in a little bit when we do the recap, it has lower dollar amounts because we deposited $500 a couple of days ago, about a week or two ago now. We're building that up to $10K. It's going very, very well. It's not too late to hop in on the train. So use code FFAPE on Kalshi to get your free 45 days. And like I said, all the rest are 30. And if you got player prop needs that you need to meet, I highly recommend Sleeper. Could not recommend it enough. It is the best promo on the market right now, so we keep on touching on it. Free $20 with code FFAPE, and you don't even have to deposit. $100 deposit match. When you do deposit, send me the screenshot proof. That's how you get your 30 days with code FFAPE on Sleeper, but it's FFAPE on just about every single other one of those apps as well. Chalkboard is the only exception where it is code APE. I like that one a lot too, if I'm being honest. PrizePicks is always the best bet as well there. Bet 5, get 50. And that's how you can lock in those taco plays every day. I live in New York, so I can use PrizePicks. It is rather fun to fleece them every single Tuesday with those tacos. But Sleeper, Chalkboard, Better, they all do the same exact thing. They have their own little discounted lines every single day. So take advantage, diversify your funds, and make sure you get the biggest bang for your buck. Get those deposit matches, get those free plays to add to your plays, and come cash out with us for 30 days of premium for absolutely free and 45 days with code FFA for Kalshi. That will be running out very, very soon. So sign up. You'll get 30 eventually, but right now with that 45, it makes it just a little bit sweeter for you guys to get onto Kalshi and just enjoy the app. I mean, I live in New York. I can use anything, just about. Maybe not the player prop apps, but as far as sports books go, I can use just about every single sports book in America. And I got to tell you, I switched to Kalshi because the payouts are better. If the line's minus 110 over on, say, DraftKings or FanDuel, it's going to be plus money over on Kalshi. It's just that much better. So before we dive into the free plays, there's one last thing we have to say. Gambling involves significant risk. There's no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only, and does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. Responsible gambling resources are down below, to include 1-800-GAMBLER in the United States. This video does contain affiliate links. They're all right there in front of you on the screen. We do receive a commission for those signups made through those links, and with those codes, you get a deposit match, some promo funds, some discounted lines, and that free premium. So take advantage, and it is just a simple, easy way to support the channel as well. And what did we do in the free plan and in premium on Tuesday? We absolutely cooked. We still got a couple plays out there pending, some parlays that are looking very, very well. The only one that might get killed is our 3-team parlay. We had the Padres. It's 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Hopefully the Padres can get some momentum and score some runs. Other than that, we were just about flawless in premium and the free plan, with the exception of Tampa Bay. We're done with them. They sold on Tuesday. We didn't take them on the money line, but we did have a couple other players that fell one short. They got a hit, or they got an RBI or a run, but they did not clear that 1.5 for us. So that sucked. I mean, Yandy Diaz had some opportunities. Tampa Bay had opportunities. They lost 3 in a row. I think they're on a downward trend right now. We're going to stay away. As a Yankee fan, absolutely love to see it. As a sports bettor, not a big fan. They killed some of our free plays for you guys. We also do have the Thunder on the money line in premium by itself straight up. That one should be cashing as well. We've had some great success in the playoffs so far. More of that to follow. But what did we do in the free video yesterday? If you paid attention, I told you on Saturday, Aaron Judge is going to end his cold streak. He's going to have a great, great game. Now, the Saturday game got postponed. I was supposed to be there. It's all the way in September now. But Sunday, same pitching matchup, same exact scenario. Aaron Judge hits a walk-off home run. In yesterday's video, I told you Matt Olson, he's been cold as of late. He's not doing very well. I told you that was going to change. He's going to get back into his swing of things. He's going to get hot once again. And he was also on the home run cheat sheet, and he cashed us out here for a 5.24x play. Absolutely love to see it. Matty Olson getting his swing back in this game. And I also told you this game was going to go over 10 runs, and it did so just like that. So try to find the little hidden nuggets throughout the video, because my mouth gets going, and I tell you all the things that I like and the plays that I really like, and typically they end up cashing for you guys. So make sure you're paying attention closely in the video. Speaking of paying attention closely in the video, YouTube, they're really, really ranking watch time right now. It's like the biggest part of their algorithm. So I want to just thank you guys for tuning in and staying throughout, not fast forwarding, listening to me talk for 30 minutes or so. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can get some good knowledge and insight for your betting needs on Wednesday. And we just have a ton of fun over here on the channel. So I really do want to thank you guys for sticking around, listening to the whole 30 minutes. It feels like we're hanging out, even though we're not face-to-face. So I do appreciate you guys, and I just wanted to let you guys know that and say thank you for that in this video, because it means a lot. Now, the next one over in premium, we did cash this 4-man banger, all of which went over the 1.5, in which we needed, but we took just 1 and 1 for Gavin Sheets and Brandon Lowe. We could have got the payout a little bit higher. I loved Brandon Lowe in this game, and the Pirates did absolutely put boots to behinds there. 12-1 victory over the very, very freezing cold Chicago Cubs. And then in the game that's still active right now, Gavin Sheets has cleared the 1.5. He's got 2 right now, but we just took him for that 1. We're hoping that the Padres can come back and win this game so we can cash our 3-team parlay. Everything else cashed. And then Aaron Judge, Ben Rice, part of yesterday's video. The New York Yankees looks like they are kicking it up a notch. That victory on Sunday with the walk-off by Aaron Judge seems to have sparked the team a little bit. Phenomenal pitching as well. That Yankees starting five is very, very scary for the rest of the MLB. We liked Aaron Judge. We liked Ben Rice, and they cashed us out in this one in their 15-1 victory over the Royals. So we ended up cashing a 4.24x play, 200 to win 850 on that one. Then in yesterday's video in the NBA, we liked the Thunder in Game 5. They seemed to do it. They probably already won by now. And we had these three. Little something light, 200 to win 380. We kept it safe. I told you guys we'll have some safe plays in every video now because a lot of people were complaining that the 4-man 10x plays weren't cashing. We're not going to cash those every day. It's just the nature of the beast. We were still doing extremely well, still profitable over the long term. But I wanted to get you guys say this is the first video, only video you watch on this channel. I want you to make some money while you do so. So we cashed this one, safer play. Like I said, 200 to pay out 380, just a little 1.8x payout. Something light for your Tuesday. We had SGA, which I did say I kind of liked for 30 points. He ended up scoring 30 points with 6 minutes remaining. Isaiah Hartenstein, we knocked his number down to 7.5. And then De'Aaron Fox for 14.5 points and assists, but he had 17 at the time that I took the screenshot of this play. So we cashed the NBA play, and we'll be back again for Game 6. Obviously, they're taking that day off. Then we also had this taco play. They're only letting me put $5 on it now, which is kind of crazy. I don't know if it's because we hit just about every single taco that I hand out. And again, I give them out for free every single Tuesday over at Winnable. So get down below. Visit my buddy Stan. I'll also put it in the pinned comments where you can get on over there and access the free plan. It's completely worth it just for Tuesdays. As you can see here, $5 to pay 12. Nothing exciting. They won't let me put anything else on it. Hopefully you guys can take advantage until they limit you to $5 on those tacos. But we had Wemby for the 20 points there and CJ Abram for just 0.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, getting it done for us there on the Tuesday. Then one of our favorite plays in premium on the whole entire day, we had Cincinnati to beat the Mets, 50 to win 89, building our bankroll incrementally. We are up to $50 unit sizes now. We were at 25. We've increased it. We are having a phenomenal Tuesday. But like I said, Reds cashed us out there. Then this was actually last night, so some of the plays that were live while I was recording. This one here, we had the Dodgers to win, Mookie Betts and Ohtani for one each, $49.68, so $50 turned into $96 on that one. And then this one was today. We had the New York Yankees to win, Cam Schlittler that I gave out in yesterday's video for 6.5. He cleared that line, got 5 pretty easily, started mowing them down, $75 for that 144. And then this one here was from yesterday on Monday, New York Knicks on the money line for the sweep. My New York Knicks going to the NBA Finals. It feels fantastic. We got them for $50 into 88.13 on that one. And then we also had the Hurricanes in the NHL playoffs there, 50 to win 83.74. So phenomenal end to our Monday and a great start to our Tuesday. Like I said, we do have a couple plays open. Everything looks good. We should have more winning slips to show you guys. We're just hoping the Padres come through for our 3-team banger that we sent out today. We are going to cash our 2-team banger, and we are looking very, very good for Tuesday. Definitely a very profitable night for everybody in premium and the free plan. Now let's roll in, see what we have on Wednesday, see what we found for you guys. No Tampa Bay Rays in this video. We're done with them for a little while, but we have some great lines to discuss, to go over, so let's talk about it. We're going to start off with some pitching props for you guys in this video. We love Christopher Sanchez in this spot on Wednesday. The Phillies and San Diego are currently live right now. As you guys know, it's the 8th inning, but Christopher Sanchez, he is quietly leading the NL in just about every single category. He's in first place right now for the Cy Young race for the NL. He has been phenomenal this season, and he's just simply not being talked about enough. He has done this in 7 of his last 10 games. Now, 0% head-to-head there against the Padres, but that was not this year. That was way, way back in last, July. So we love him to get it done here in this one against the Padres on Wednesday. He only got 6 there against the Guardians in that 1-0 loss. But other than that, he had 4 straight in a row going over this line. I don't want to touch this one at all. If you wanted to put it into 2-man and knock it down to 5.5, go on ahead. But I think 6.5 is right where it should be. So we're going to take him for 6.5. He's averaging that 7.6 in this last 10-game span. And as you can see, San Diego strikes out quite a bit. Now, on Tuesday, as of right now, again, the game is still live, but they have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts in that game. I think Sanchez is going to get 7 before he leaves the game and they go to the bullpen. So we're taking Christopher Sanchez on Wednesday over 6.5 strikeouts. Next, we really like Jose Soriano here in this spot on Wednesday as well, going up against the Detroit Tigers. We're taking him here for over 5.5. Again, you can knock it down to make it a little bit safer for you guys. 4.5 is on the table as well. But like I said, I do think 5.5 is right where it should be. 3 games in a row going over this line, 7, 6, and 7 against pretty good hitting teams. But the Athletics, they do kind of strike out a little bit more than the rest of the MLB. But still, 3 phenomenal hitting teams, got it done in those games. He's averaging 6.7 in his last 10. 7 of his last 10, he has gone over this line. And he's going up against Detroit, who is kind of still in shambles ever since Skubal left. The hitters have kind of come around a little bit, but they still strike out at a high rate. 25th in the MLB in strikeout percentage in their last 30 games. 20th overall this entire season. And Soriano is in the 87th percentile for strikeout rate, 83 strikeouts per 9 innings as of his starting pitcher there, starting role, 10 though in 2026 as a starting pitcher. We love him in this matchup on Wednesday. Think it's going to be a little bit lower scoring than it was on Tuesday. They put up a lot of runs, both teams did, and I like this one to go a little bit lower. It could still go over the over-under total, but we definitely like Jose Soriano to get at least 6 strikeouts in this one. Probably going to get about 7 or 8, though. I would take him up to that if the line does go up, but we love 5.5, so we're taking him for over 5.5 strikeouts. Now, this next one, I don't know if I'm going to lock it in, and I also don't know if we'll see a line this low again this season for Garrett Cole. Over 4.5. Like I said, don't know if I'm going to lock it in. If I do, it would probably be just a straight up 4.5 straight bet. I do like the minus 105 odds. The only thing with this one here is the fact that he probably won't go too deep into the game. As you can see, he's only got that 1 start so far this season, only getting 2 strikeouts. Didn't go too deep into the game either, but he did pitch phenomenal when he was in that game. Now, like I said, I don't think he's going to go past maybe the 5th, 6th at the very, very most. Aaron Boone's going to get him out of there very quickly, and I do not think he's going to get many innings to work with this, which makes it a little bit scarier, but I still don't mind that 4.5. I think he's definitely got the stuff to do it. I think that in his second start, he could potentially go a little bit deeper, and I do think that his arm is going to inevitably get better as time goes on. And Garrett Cole is an absolute stud. We love having him back on the New York Yankees. But as you can see here as well, Kansas City doesn't strike out a ton, but this one's definitely on my radar. A little bit of a maybe you weren't thinking of it kind of play here. Don't know if I'd put it on any parlays, but I did want to talk about it in this video. I do think I'll sprinkle maybe a half unit on this one just to see where it goes. Over 4.5 strikeouts at minus 105. Great odds. We won't see the line this low again, probably for the rest of the season. So definitely want to talk about it. Over 4.5 strikeouts for Garrett Cole. And now for our hitter props on Wednesday. You can take Brandon Lau here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, or over 1.5 total bases. I really do like his total bases here in this one. Think he's definitely going to get an extra base hit, maybe even 2 hits in this ball game. As you can see, he's done this in 8 of his last 10 games. He's averaging 2.7 total bases per game. And for his hits, runs, and RBIs, doing very well as well there. 2 in a row, back-to-back against the Cubs. The Cubs are just ice cold right now. The pitcher on the mound, Talion, is not super great. I mean, he's 2-4 with a 5.20 ERA. This is his second game starting against the Pirates, so he might fare a little bit better than he did in the first game where he had that 9.00 earned runs there, which is not good. But we do like Lowe. He's got some great statistical data against him as well. He's got 17 plate appearances, which is phenomenal. He's batting at 286 with 4 hits, 11 total bases, and 3 extra base hits. He's definitely got the potential to put one over the fence for us on Wednesday, but I do like him to get a double or maybe even just 2 singles. I don't think he gets a triple. I don't think he's got the speed for that, but I definitely like him to get an extra base hit in this one and get more than 1.5 total bases. As you can see against those righties, he's got that 286 batting average, and Talon, he's got some struggles against those lefties, a 6.15 ERA. He gives up a huge slugging percentage, extra base hits 58.3% of the time. He gets shelled. We expect Lowe to have a nice game against him on Wednesday. So we're taking for over 1.5 total bases. And in that same game, this is definitely a game we want to hit on because the Cubs are just ice cold. They just lost 12-1 on Tuesday. They lost 2-1, keeping it respectable on Monday. But I do think this one has the potential for some more runs to be scored on both sides, if I'm being honest, because Chandler isn't exactly a stud either on the mound for the Pirates. But we do like O'Neal Cruz over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's definitely has the potential to send one over the fence. As you can see, he hasn't done it this series yet. I do think he gets one this series, and this is the last game of that series. He's done this in 6 of his last 10, 2.1 average over that 10-game span, 69% head-to-head as well. Not great data against Talon, though. 17 plate appearances, only 1 hit, which was a home run, that 1 RBI. But I do think that just with the Cubs being so bad right now, Cruz has the potential to send this one to the stratosphere. We all know how far this man can hit the ball. As you can see, those righties do a little bit better against Cruz, 235 average there. And then the lefties, though, they do very, very well. 3.4 home runs per 9, a 6.15 ERA. We are taking O'Neal Cruz all day long over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we're going with the young fella Connor Griffin here, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's been hitting out of the leadoff spot as of late, which is just a nod to how great this young talent is. He is a very, very good ball player. He's doing extremely well as of late. Cleared the line for us on Tuesday. I think he's going to repeat that in a big fashion for us on Wednesday. He's averaging 2.2 in his last 10. 6 of his last 10, he has cleared this line. And as you can see here, this was the last time that they played. He was 0 for 3. More eyes on this pitcher. Second time around. Think the luck is going to swing more towards Griffin in this matchup. Now, those righties do a little bit better against Griffin, 256 average. The righties do a little bit worse against Talon, except for that batting average allowed area there where he's giving up a 252. Other than that, everything's red, but they're still not great. 4.34 ERA, 2.2 home runs per 9. I think Griffin's going to get tons of at-bats and get knocked in, scoring a run, getting a hit, and clearing us out here. So we're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we are going to the Atlanta Braves. I think that they are going to have another good game here on Wednesday, going up against a stronger pitcher, though. Early is not too shabby. He's 4-2 with a 3.33 ERA, 3.60 the last time that he played Atlanta. And he might fare a little bit better in this one, but I do like some of the hitters on Atlanta to have a nice game, and Mauricio Dubon is one of them. We're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. As you can see, nothing really screams take me at any of this on this chart here. Only 4 green bars. 4 of his last 10, not doing very, very well, but he did just clear this line for us on Tuesday. Like him to repeat that for us on Wednesday. As you can see here, he is also 0 for 3 against early. Did not have a huge game. Did clear the line, but nothing too fancy. 1 hit, 1 run scored, and we like him to have a little bit better of a game. I do like him for about 3 in this one. Think he can get a hit, run, and an RBI, maybe 2 hits and a run. We like him over this 1.5 a lot. Now, against those lefties, 260 batting average, and early against those righties, a 3.40 ERA, 230 batting average allowed. Only the 1.1 home runs per 9, but we don't think Dubon's going to get a home run. We just think he's going to get a hit and score a run. So we're taking it for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we're going with Ozzy Albies, who let us down on Tuesday, and we think he's going to get back for us on Wednesday. We're taking him for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He had one of the best statistical data breakdowns against a starting pitcher on the entire slate on Tuesday and did not get the job done. Now, he gets a little bit of revenge here against Early and these Red Sox in this matchup. They scored 7 runs, and he had nothing to do with it on Tuesday. I think that's going to change on Wednesday. I do like the total to once again go over in that matchup. It was 7-6 on Tuesday. Sorry, I got distracted. Ramon Laureano just hit a solo home run. The score is now 4-3 in the bottom of the 8th. Padres take us home, cash out our 3 team. That would be amazing. But like I said, Ozzy Albies did not do well on Tuesday. We just simply like him to bounce back in this spot on Wednesday. Once again, 0 for 3 against Early. Early does have good stuff. We also get the bullpen to work with in this one. I think the total is going to go over. So we're going to lean on some of those Atlanta Brave bats. And against those lefties, 306 batting average, which is phenomenal. And the righties do very well against Early. 3.40 ERA, a 230 batting average. We like Ozzy to bounce back for us here on Wednesday and clear over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Next, we're going with Cody Bellinger. This one is a plus money play straight up, which we absolutely love. We're taking it for over 1.5 total bases. As you can see, he's averaging 1.9 in his last 10. 5 of his last 10, he has cleared this line. Just had a phenomenal day on Monday, clearing 4 total bases, getting a home run, and I believe he had another hit on top of that, which was phenomenal. So we like him to do it again. He is like Mr. Double. He has been ripping off doubles at an insane rate. And as you can see here against Cameron, 6 plate appearances, 330 batting average, 5 total bases, 1 extra base hit. We like him to do that again for us on Wednesday. As you can see as well, against those left-handed batters, Cameron, 9.26 ERA, a 286 batting average allowed. 50% of the time he's giving up an extra base hit, and those lefties do not fare well against Bellinger, who's got a 288 batting average against them. You could definitely go with the hits, runs, and RBIs as well here. He's got great data in that category as well. 8 of his last 10, 2.1, and as you can see here, we already know Cameron struggles to those lefties with 2.3 home runs per 9. Bellinger could end up getting a back-to-back home run day, but we like him more for a nice double in this one, over 1.5 total bases. And next we have Ben Rice, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. As you can see, 3 of his last 10, he did not clear this line, but he did do it for us on Tuesday, which we just refreshed. He had 7 total bases, 7 hits, runs, and RBIs, rather, in this matchup. Honestly, every single Yankee player did very well on Tuesday. You could have thrown a dart and cashed the play, and we like Ben Rice to do it again for us on Wednesday. He's averaging that 1.8, but it seems like he's kicking it into high gear. I think this was a breakout game for him in that 15-1 victory against Kansas City, and now they're going up against Cameron, who the last time that they've played, he had an 11.25 ERA. I think the Yankees are going to put up some more runs. I'm a little bit scared to take them on the money line simply because when a team gets embarrassed like that the day before, I tend to either stay away or maybe fade the Yankees in this spot, but I don't want to do that. I do think the Yankees win. I don't think Cole's going to go the whole distance because he's still in his rehab stint here, but I still like the Yankees to put up some runs on that scoreboard. As you can see, he's 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI already against Cameron, batting at .500. Super small sample size, though. Could basically be 0 for 0. Do not care about just 2 plate appearances. Anything can happen in 2 plate appearances, but he is doing a 255 against those left-handed pitchers, and he was hot earlier in the season against those lefties, and now he is in the lineup against those left-handed pitchers every single day. He is one of the best players on the New York Yankees. And Cameron struggles to the lefties, 9.26 ERA, 2.3 home runs per 9. We love Ben Rice here in this spot on Wednesday. And we're following that up with Aaron Judge, and we just simply have to. When he gets hot, he stays hot for a while, and I think he's just starting to get hot. I called it Saturday. Again, it was Sunday because the game got postponed, that he's going to start heating up again. I think that walk-off home run woke him up. Love the way he's swinging the bat as of late, and he cleared this line just like I said, every single Yankee pretty much did on Tuesday. And I'd like him to do it again on Wednesday. I just think he's hot. I know he's hurt a lot of you guys because a lot of you guys take him every single day, but he goes through stints where he does nothing at all. Seems like all he does is strike out. And then he goes through stints where he's batting 400 for a month and he's insane, hitting home runs like every other day. And I think that's what we're going to start seeing now out of Aaron Judge. He is 1 for 6 against Cameron with a 250 batting average. Does have a home run already, 2 RBIs. I do think he could definitely hit a home run on Wednesday, but you could say that about Aaron Judge every single day. But I do like him for a home run here. You'll definitely see him in at least the cheat sheet, maybe even at the end of the video in that play. Against those lefties, does a little bit worse, but still not bad. And once again, I just think he's heating up. He goes through these stints, and you got to play him when he's hot. So we're taking him here over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. This is a recap of all the plays we went over and how we're locking some of those plays in. Here we have a nice 2.29x payout over on PrizePicks where you bet 5, get 50 with code FFAPE, turning $100 into $229. I told you I love Christopher Sanchez for that 6.5. Not touching that one at all. Did knock down Jose's to 4.5 just in case something gets a little froggy, and we aren't being greedy with this one. Nice 2.29x payout on that little 2-man for you guys. And then Brandon Lowe, we want him at 1.5. We do, but it wasn't available yet. We got Cody Bellinger for 1.5. Brandon Lowe's will be a demon play as well. As it sits, though, this is a 2.7x payout, 100 to 270 in this play. We like them both for at least 2 total bases in that ball game. And then a 4-man for you guys. We got Connor Griffin and O'Neal Cruz over 1.5, and then Aaron Judge and Ben Rice over 1.5 as well. 6.5x payout, 100 for 650 on that one. And we did go over those Atlanta Brave props. Do not forget about it. And we will be dropping a bonus play for you guys containing those and some fresh player props over on Winnable for absolutely free. So get on over there. And if you can't get PrizePicks or you have PrizePicks and you want some free premium and some free cash, get on Sleeper. Code FFAPE, $20, no deposit required, $100 deposit match, a free square, something like Shohei Ohtani under 99.5 total bases to add to your play, increase your payout, plus that 30 days of premium. And these next one is a 3-man home run play. And if you don't want to sweat, you don't want to risk it, you can get your money back if it doesn't cash over on Better with code FFAPE, plus that free 30 days of premium. And here's our 3-man. It's got a little bit of juice to it. Aaron Judge and Kyle Schwarber, 2 guys that simply hit home runs just about every other day. And then we're taking O'Neal Cruz for a big swing of the bat there against the Chicago Cubs on Wednesday, cashing us out for a plus 6,444 odds payout on that one. We absolutely love this play. We think at least 2 of these guys are going to hit home run. I think all 3, to be honest with you. So we're going to take them all together on this one. You can lock them in straight as well if you wanted to play it a little bit safer, and get on over to Winnable for the entire home run cheat sheet for Wednesday. And then here, we lock this one in on DraftKings only because it's not available yet on Kalshi. Why? I don't know, but they don't let you parlay the night before, and I wanted to drop a parlay for you guys. I wanted to give you guys 2 of my favorite plays for Wednesday. We got the Dodgers on the money line with Shohei Ohtani going up against the Rockies. I think they're going to sweep this series, and Ohtani's going to shut them down. We love them in this spot. Not really worth taking straight. I think the odds are like minus 300 on that one. Ohtani's been pitching very, very well this year, and I just think those Dodger bats are going to continue to shine in that game. Easy bucket cash for the late night on that one. And then one of our favorite under-over totals on the entire slate. Now, when I do lock this in on Kalshi, I will probably knock it down to 7.5 just because I don't want it to be a push, but I do like them to score over 8, so I'm not super worried about it. If you don't know what a push is, it just means that the over-under total hit exactly 8, and then the line will void out, and then it's really not worth taking because the Dodgers are, like I said, like minus 300. So I will knock this down to 7.5 just so I don't have that to even be an option at all. But we love this one. Lock it in on Kalshi. Get your free 45 days of premium, your free $10 when you deposit $10, and come tail over in premium, like I said, for 45 days. Thank you guys so much for all your time. Hope you guys enjoyed it, found this data insightful, breaking down some of our favorite player props for Wednesday. We'll be back again for Thursday, so I'll see you in the next free play video for Thursday.